Samsung has released a firmware upgrade for the TL350 to improve the overall system stabilization of your digital camera. Before upgrading your camera's firmware, insert your camera's memory card, and please make sure your TL350's battery is fully charged. If the power cuts off during a firmware upgrade, this can cause damage to your camera. To begin the upgrade process, first connect the camera to a USB port on your computer, and then power it on. A Selecting USB prompt will appear on your camera. Choose Computer, and press OK to continue. IntelliStudio will open and the computer will recognize the camera as a removable disk drive. Close IntelliStudio and any other open programs or windows. Now log on to Samsung.com and type TL350 into the search field and press Enter. Scroll down and click the Samsung TL350 firmware link. Next, click the Firmware tab and then double-click the zip file icon to the right. A dialog box will appear asking you to open or save the file. Click Save and then choose where you want to save the file. We will save it to the desktop so the download is easier to find. Click Save once more to confirm the location. Once the file downloads, close any open windows. Double-click the download and unzip the files. Once the files are unzipped, close all windows. After highlighting the files, right-click your mouse and select Copy. Go to My Computer and find Removable Disk. Double-click on the camera's drive, and when the window opens, select Paste to insert the new firmware files. Be sure not to paste in any of the existing files. Once the files are copied, power off your camera and then disconnect from the computer. Power on the camera and the current and new firmware version will appear on the screen. Press the shutter button and the firmware upgrade will begin. Once the firmware upgrade is complete, your camera will automatically power off. Please note, before you can start using your camera, you must delete the firmware files. To do this, with your camera still powered off, simply reconnect it to your computer and then power it on. Next, access your camera under Devices and Removable Drives and delete all of the firmware files. Then power off your camera and disconnect it from your computer. Power on your camera and the firmware is updated on your Samsung TL350.